Yes, but why are you all pink? I squinted and confused by the pastel glow that enveloped her. Why am I what? She struggled to hide her alarm. Pink, you know, it's all around you, especially your head. Okay, sweetheart, you just rest and I'll go get the doctor.
We'll go get that Vicodin for you, sweetheart.
By the way, guys, her aura is pink. You know what that means.
She's in love.
No, it means she's...
Yeah, it's love.
No.
That was the obvious one, remember?
Oh, yeah. Sincerity. She's sincere and friendly, and she's got a heart full of love. Because she's pink.
And she's a nurse.
And she's a nurse. Not like
Hello, nurse.
Nurse Ratchet.
I'd like to have her in,
Yeah, I'd like to see what Nurse Ratchet is.
I know.
Anyway.
Pink, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
Go get the doctor.
I'll go get the doctor. She's...
Time for more Vicodin.
No, honey. I'll go get the electric shock therapy. We'll shock those hallucinations right out of you. Anyway.
She said,
backing out of the room and running down the hall. It wasn't until after I'd been subjugated to a barrage of eye exams, brain scans, and psychic evils,
whatever,
that I learned to keep the color wheel sightings to myself. And by the time I had started hearing thoughts, getting life stories by touch, and enjoying regular visits with my dead sister Riley, something I could have mentioned before, I knew better.
Wait, what?
Yeah. She didn't mention this, but she was frequently visited by her dead sister.
And that wasn't like a paragraph or something?
Yeah.
Wait.
She's just mentioning this now.
And by the time I started hearing thoughts, getting life stories, and enjoying regular visits from my dead sister Riley. Congratulations, we just learned something very, very prominent.
Yeah.
And it was said...
It's just passed off as something nonchalant.
Yeah, wonderful.
I don't know. This whole thing is just so badly put together, I can't even begin to describe. I knew better than to share. I guess I'd gotten so used to living like this I'd forgotten there was another way. But seeing Damon outlined by nothing more than the shiny black paint job of his expensive, cool car is just a vague reminder of happier, more normal days.
What if his
sad again?
What if his aura is just black?
A new aura. No, then everything around him would be black. Sorry, I pulled logic in there. Something you can't pull in this kind
I know. Why did you do that?
I'm sorry. I broke up.
Everyone, Spooky should get an award. You just pulled logic out of this book.
Anyway. Right? Damon says, his face warming into a smile revealing just another one of his perfections, dazzling white teeth.
Goes to the dentist every day.
I stand there.
Oh, you know what?
What?
Is that a Twilight? Another
no,
Twilight?
It wasn't. His smile is crooked.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well,
Why do I know that?
Well, I know isn't his dad a dentist or something in the book?
He's a doctor.
Oh,
not
doctor,
a dentist.
Doctor. So whatever, close enough.
Well, you know what? He doesn't even have parents in this, so.
Oh, okay.
That's something you can't, but you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Something.
Anyway, although it's, whatever. Later. I stand there, willing my eyes to leave his, as Miles makes a show of clearing his throat, and remembering how he hates to be ignored, I motion toward him and say, "Oh, sorry, Miles, Damon, Miles, Damon," and the whole time my eyes never once waver. Damon glances at Miles, nodding briefly before focusing back on me, and even though I know this sounds crazy, for the split second his eyes moved away, I felt strangely cold and weak. But the moment his gaze returns, it's all warm and good again. "Can I ask a favor?" He smiles. "Would you lend me your copy of Wuthering Heights? I need to get caught up, and I won't have time to visit the bookstore tonight."
Yeah, people,
Wuthering Heights again.
Well, Wuthering Heights, but pretty much this girl...
I hate how they mention it just to mention it, it seems like. And that's such a good book. You can't even draw a good reference from it.
I can't even figure out why, like, she's suddenly in love with them.
They actually explain that later, but it's a really stupid explanation.
Oh, okay, whatever. Keep on going.
Bookstore tonight. I reach into my backpack, retrieve my dog-eared copy, because I read it so much. Oh, by the way, that's a Twilight reference, people. Yes, I've read the book. Sue me. I've read all 4, and I hated the last one, so leave me alone.
And guess what? She actually has legit reasons on hating it for all you wannabe bandwagon haters.
Well, mostly I just hate everyone else who read it and hates it at the same time.
We don't like the fans. For us, it's not really much as the books as it is the fans, but this book is an exception.
By the way, if you read the 4th one and didn't laugh so hard when she was being all sad and mopey, you do not know what comedy is.
Yes.
And dangle it from the tips of my fingers, part of me yearning to brush the tips against his, make contact with this beautiful stranger, while the other part, stronger, wiser, psychic part, cringes, dreading the awful flash of insight that comes with each touch. But it's not until he's tossed the book into his car, lowered his sunglasses, and said, "Thanks, see you tomorrow," that I realized that other than a slight tingle from the tip of my fingers, nothing happened. And before I can even respond, he's backing out of the space and driving away. "Excuse me," Miles said, shaking his head as he climbs in beside me. "But when I said you'd freak out when you saw him, wasn't a suggestion. It wasn't supposed to be taken literally. Seriously, Ever, what happened back there? Because that was some mega intense awkwardness. A real hello, my name is Ever, and I'll be your next stalker for the..."
Okay, I'll give it that Miles is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Despite him being the totally stereotypical gay guy.
Yeah, she knows how to write for funny people, I guess.
She knows how to write for Miles, specifically.
Yeah. Specifically. I'll be your next stalker kind of moment, so I'm... What?
Wait, let me go.
Kind of right.
Hello, my name is Ever, and I'll be your next stalker kind of moment. I'm so serious. I thought we were going to have to resurrect you. And believe me, you are
I thought that says resuscitate.
Resuscitate?
Yeah. I think that says resuscitate.
I can't see very well. It's resuscitate. That's it. Resuscitate you. And believe me, you are extremely lucky our good friend Haven was not here to see that. Because I hate to remind you, but she called dibs because
And she's an attention whore.
And it's not like Damon can actually choose who he wants to be.
I don't understand stories like that.
It's like apparently...
Does that happen in real life?
Apparently Haven gets to choose
who
he gets to go with, who Damon gets to go with.
It would be nice if we could all call dibs, but that's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
And if you're, like, bitch enough to pursue that kind of thing, then you're not really the type of person I'd want to be friends with.
I'm a very good friend. I mean, get out of there.
What is wrong with you?
I know.
Anyway. Miles continues like that, yammering on and on the entire way home, but I just let him talk it out as I navigate traffic, my finger absently tracing the thick red scar on my forehead, because that's safe! Navigate traffic with one hand on the wheel, the other one on my head.
It's actually okay, but it's all the same. It's like, oh, my scarred past. I'm not gonna pay attention.
Harry Potter!
Oh, my scar's starting to hurt. I think Voldemort's around. Voldemort, stop stalking me. I'm trying to have an angst moment.
I'm trying to be a teenage girl in LA. Anyway. Thick red scar on my forehead. The one that's hidden under my bangs. I have long bangs. It's impossible to have bangs and not be sad and mopey.
Just want to let you know, my bangs are freaking huge. Just want to let you know that.
I mean, how can I explain? However, since the accident, the only people whose thoughts I can't hear, whose lives I can't know, whose auras I can't see, are already dead, even though that's the ones that psychic people are supposed to be able to see.
Yeah.
That's the end of chapter 2, by the way.
End of chapter 2, everybody. I know this one was really long, but then again, we were. This is a book where you need to nitpick. All right. I'll be reading other books, and hopefully I'll get some really good ones, because I'm going to pick some random ones and then read those. But this
or suggestions would be nice.
Yeah, suggestions would be nice. And not always bad books. Just, books that you think that would be fun for us to read. And just kind of, all that. And who knows, we might be joking around some real literature, but for all... But for now, we're just working on Evermore, which...
One of these days, there's actually quite a ways to go, and to speed things up, we might start editing chapters and just putting them together all in one. But
I don't want to.
I know.
This is supposed to be an audiobook, so but with my commentary.
Chapters.
It'll be very, very long.
Wait. 38. There's 38 chapters, hon.
Well, I might. Well, because then you won't be. Because a lot of those times you won't be here, so you.
That's true.
So it'll be half the time because it won't be us talking. It'll just be me and my quick commentary. I think all these ones will be a little longer with you in it, and so it'll be funnier with you in it. And Blue Moon, really?
Yeah.
She wrote a book called Blue Moon. Everybody.
It's the sequel.
She wrote a book called Blue Moon, which is the sequel. All right, everybody. If we haven't proved to you that this is worse than Twilight, then
I swear, people. I mean, I know Twilight's bad, but this is just so much worse. I mean,
when you read this, you start appreciating that Twilight is. That's how bad it is.
It's just so much.
I don't
worse.
even hate Twilight.
I mean, people who say that
I don't like Twilight. I just don't hate
people
it.
People who say that she's a bad writer. I mean, oh my gosh, have you heard? Listen to this. This is bad writing.
You need to read this in order to believe it, and we are. But if you don't want to, just listen to this. Just listen to us, or not. I don't care. Anyways, all right, that's the end of it's like 40 minutes and all this. Well, I'm gonna have to compile this all into like 4 or 5 parts, but whatever.
Just cut that out. End it.
I can't. Well, I might not be able to.
All right. We're going to end it right now.
All right. Laters.